The rise of Malacca, Islam's influence on a trading empire. Introduction, Crossroads of the world. Imagine a vibrant port city at the very heart of the world's most lucrative trade routes, where ships from distant lands converged, laden with spices, silks, and treasures. This was Malacca, the legendary trading kingdom that rose to prominence in the 15th century, commanding the vital Strait of Malacca. But Malacca's ascendancy wasn't merely about its unparalleled geographical location, it was profoundly intertwined with the powerful force that transformed its very identity, Islam. How did a small fishing village evolve into the Venice of the East? And how did the adoption of Islam, far from being a mere religious conversion, become the cornerstone of its economic might, political legitimacy, and cultural influence across Southeast Asia? Join us as we uncover the symbiotic relationship between Islam and the rise of the Malacca Sultanate, exploring how faith and commerce forged an empire. Chapter 1, The Founding and Strategic Genius of Malacca. The story of Malacca begins with Parmeswara, a Srivijayan prince from Palembang, who fled his homeland after an attack by the Majapahit Empire around the late 14th century. Seeking sanctuary, after various migrations and skirmishes, Parmeswara found refuge around 1400 CE at a strategically ideal location on the southwest coast of the Malay Peninsula. Legend says he named it Malacca after seeing a mouse deer outweed his hunting dogs under a Malacca tree. A natural harbor, the chosen site possessed a superb natural harbor, sheltered from the monsoons by Sumatra, offering deep waters close to shore for easy loading and unloading, and access to fresh water. This was crucial for a maritime trading hub. Overcoming early challenges, initially, Malacca faced threats from its more powerful neighbors, particularly Siam. Parmeswara, with remarkable diplomatic skill, forged an alliance with Ming China. The visits of Admiral Zheng He's treasure fleets to Malacca provided crucial protection against Siamese incursions, allowing the nascent settlement to grow unhindered. Early trade growth. Even before its formal Islamization, Malacca began attracting traders due to its advantageous location and a ruler who understood the importance of creating a safe and welcoming environment for commerce. These foundations set the stage, but it was the embrace of Islam that would unlock Malacca's full potential. Chapter 2, The Process of Islamization, Faith on the Trade Winds. The introduction of Islam to Malacca was a gradual process, primarily driven by the very trade that defined the port. Muslim merchants as pioneers, from the earliest days, Arab, Persian, and especially Indian Muslim traders were prominent in Southeast Asian commerce. They brought not only goods but also their faith, interacting with local populations through trade, settlement, and intermarriage. Their ethical business practices and well-established networks often made Islam appealing. The role of Sufi mystics and scholars also played a significant role. Their flexible, adaptable approach to Islamic teachings, often incorporating local customs, made the religion accessible and attractive to diverse communities. Royal conversion, the pivotal moment for Malacca's Islamization was the conversion of its ruler. While the exact date and the specific ruler are debated, it is widely accepted that Parmeswara or his immediate successor, Raja Meghed Iskandar Shah, embraced Islam in the early 15th century. This conversion was often influenced by political alliances and the desire to strengthen ties with the influential Muslim trading communities. Adoption of the Sultanate title. With the conversion, the rulers adopted the prestigious title of Sultan, signifying their adherence to the Islamic world system and enhancing their legitimacy in the eyes of other Muslim states and merchants. The royal conversion was a watershed moment, accelerating the Islamization of the court and, by extension, the broader population. Chapter 3, Islam as a Catalyst for Malacca's Ascendancy. The adoption of Islam was not merely a spiritual change, it provided Malacca with crucial economic, political, and social advantages that fueled its rise to prominence. Economic advantage, trust and networks. Islam provided a common cultural and legal framework, fostering trust among Muslim traders from across the Indian Ocean and beyond. Malacca became a preferred destination for Muslim merchants who felt secure operating under an Islamic ruler and a legal system that incorporated Islamic commercial law. This expanded Malacca's trade networks exponentially. Political legitimacy and diplomacy. the Sultanate title and adherence to Islam conferred an important layer of legitimacy on Malaccan rulers. It allowed them to engage in diplomatic relations and forge alliances with other Muslim powers, creating a formidable bloc against non-Muslim rivals like Siam or Majapahit. Standardization of law. The integration of Islamic legal principles into Malacca's existing customary law resulted in a robust and fair legal system, particularly for commercial disputes. The Undang-Undang Malacca and Undang-Undang Lot Malacca codified laws, providing stability and confidence for international traders. Development of a Malay Islamic identity. The royal conversion fostered the development of a distinct Malay Islamic identity. Malay language became the lingua franca of trade and administration, further spreading alongside Islam. Malacca became a vibrant center for Islamic scholarship and education, attracting religious teachers and students from across the region. These factors transformed Malacca into a sophisticated, highly organized, and globally connected trading powerhouse. Chapter 4: Malacca's Golden Age and Regional Influence. By the late 15th century, Malacca reached its zenith, becoming the ultimate entrepot of Southeast Asia, often referred to as the Venice of the East or Empress of the East. Global trading hub, merchants from China, India, Arabia, Persia, Europe, and throughout the Malay archipelago converged here to exchange goods, spices from the Moluccas, camphor from Sumatra, gold from the interior, silks and ceramics from China, textiles from India, and much more. Center of Islamic learning, Malacca was not just a commercial hub, it became a crucial center for the dissemination of Islam throughout the Malay archipelago. From Malacca, missionaries, scholars, and traders carried the faith to Sumatra, Java, Borneo, and even as far as the southern Philippines. It played a vital role in the Islamization of what would become modern-day Indonesia and Malaysia. Architectural and cultural flourishing, the Sultanate saw the construction of grand mosques, palaces, and fortifications. The city became a melting pot of diverse cultures, all influenced by the overarching Malay Islamic identity. Despite its eventual fall to the Portuguese in 1511, Malacca's legacy as the quintessential Malay Islamic trading empire endured, shaping the political, cultural, and religious landscape of maritime Southeast Asia for centuries to come. Conclusion: a symbiotic legacy. The rise of Malacca is a compelling testament to the power of strategic location combined with astute political and religious integration. The influence of Islam was not just a veneer, it was the very fabric that empowered Malacca to become a dominant force. It provided a framework for trade, legitimized its rulers, unified its diverse population, and connected it to a vast global network of Muslim lands. Malacca stands as a powerful example of how economic prosperity can facilitate religious spread, and how, in turn, a shared faith can bolster trade, diplomatic ties, and the very identity of a burgeoning empire. Its story remains a cornerstone in understanding the historical development of modern Malaysia and the broader Malay Islamic world. What aspect of Malacca's rise and its connection to Islam do you find most intriguing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe now. Thanks.